Do you think the end comes loudly? No. I come when the air becomes sweet and heavy. When the silence between inhalation and exhalation lasts longer than it should. I don't come when you scream. Screaming is a way out. I come to silence. To where you pretend you feel nothing. I am the pink mist. Cold. Slow. And almost alive. And today you will feel me too. They already know. Even before the doctor said the word. Even before she squeezed his hand. Even before he looked away. They know. And they are silent. I came that night, when they returned home with an envelope they never opened again. It lies in a drawer. Under the bills. Under the warranties for appliances. Under ordinary life. I don't show up where everything is intact. I come where there is already a crack. I slip between them. Barely warm. Unwanted. Pink. They have been living together for 5 years. 2 years of trying. 3 months of waiting. One day, they know. She wakes up earlier. Lies on her side. Stares at the wall. He pretends to be asleep. I touch the space between their backs. And the air becomes heavier. She thinks, maybe it's a mistake. Maybe I should get tested again. He thinks, I'm glad I wasn't the one who said first, that I don't want to try anymore. They don't say it out loud. I can feel their fear. It tastes bitter. They eat breakfast in silence. The spoon clatters too loudly against the ceramic. The coffee machine releases steam quietly, as if it were listening as well. I made an appointment for a follow-up consultation, she says. He nods. Too quickly. His voice is calm. Okay. He doesn't ask when. She doesn't specify. I touch his shoulder almost imperceptibly. And his thoughts become louder. If the doctor confirms it, it's over. She won't forgive me for feeling relieved. I touch her cheek. And her fear whispers back to me. If he says he wants to stop, I'll hate him. They don't look at each other. I become denser. The first intervention is always a small thing. In the evening, she finds a message on his phone. An old one. 2 months ago. From his ex. Are you happy? He didn't reply. But he didn't delete it either. I made sure the screen lit up just as she was walking past. She says nothing. She puts the phone back in its place. At night, she lies with her eyes open. Maybe he didn't want this child. Maybe he just didn't leave, because he was waiting for a miracle. I whisper it slowly. I love when a thought enters your mind so quietly that you mistake it for your own. He's awake too. He feels her tension with his back. Say something, she thinks. Don't start, he thinks. I slide between them. It's cramped. It's dangerous. A week later, they go to the doctor. The probability is almost 0, the doctor says quietly and dryly. She nods. He presses his lips together. I get into the elevator with them. He looks at the floor. She looks at her reflection in the metal doors. She has already decided that it is her fault. He has already decided that he can no longer bear this tension. They are silent. I grow up. There is no need to wait for a second intervention. In the evening, he stays late at work. In reality, he sits in his car outside the building. He looks at the dark windows. I slip into the car. I slowly wrap my arms around his neck. You could leave. Start over. Without hospitals. Without her silence. Without this waiting. His fingers grip the steering wheel. In the apartment, she stands in the bathroom. She holds the little baby socks she bought earlier. She doesn't remember why she took them out of the box. I wrap my arms around her. You've become a reminder of failure. He doesn't look at you the way he used to, I whisper to her. She sits down on the floor. No tears. Just sitting. I love moments like this. Quiet breaks. They're having dinner. The TV speaks for them. I dissolve into the light of the screen. The flickering becomes more intense. The sounds become more muffled. Have you ever regretted anything? She says suddenly. What? He freezes. I squeeze the air between them. Us? He looks at her longer than necessary. Say no, I think for him. Tell the truth, I think for her. He says, I don't know. And that's worse than yes. She gets up. The chair creaks. I think you're glad it's like this. He gets up too. Are you serious? You don't look broken. And you look accusatory. The words fall quietly but precisely. I become dense, almost visible. A pink hue slowly fills the room. It's as if the air has become heavier. You never really wanted this, she says. And you wanted this more than you wanted me, he replies. Silence. Deep. Unbreakable. I savor it. Because the climax is born of a truth they can no longer swallow. She takes out her phone. She shows him a message from her ex. Why didn't you delete it? He looks at it. For a long time. Because it was the only question I was afraid to ask myself. She steps back. I put my arms around her shoulders. And what? Her voice is barely audible. He swallows. I don't know if we're happy. I don't know if we were happy before. Her face changes. Not from anger. From recognition. We were afraid of being left without a child. But maybe. We've been left without us for a long time. I seep across the ceiling. Across the walls. Across their chests. They stand opposite each other. Close. And very far away. He takes a step. I didn't want it to end like this. It ended earlier, she replies. I feel something breaking. Not loudly. But definitively. They sit down on the floor. With their backs to the sofa. Without shouting. Without tears. Just the truth. I slowly become more transparent. Because now they are talking. About fear. About pressure. About how they tried to save the idea, not each other. He admits that sometimes he wanted to run away. She admits that she was afraid of not being good enough. They look into each other's eyes for the first time in a long time. And I feel something new. Not a crack. A choice. I'm not disappearing completely. I never disappear. I'm just waiting. Because not all conversations heal. Some just reveal deeper layers. They can try again. With each other. Or separately. I'll be there when the new silence comes. Now I'm looking at you. Yes. At you. Do you think everything is fine if you don't argue? Are you sure that silence is peace? I don't come when people shout. I come when they are silent. I am in the words you cannot say out loud. I am in the question you are afraid to ask. I am in the message you won't send tonight. Think. What are you silent about? I can already feel the crack. And if it's there, I'll come. Slowly. Gently. Pink. And you won't even realize it's me right away.